going down, fight fans? This is Spaniard, NWFightScene.com. I'm sitting here at Midtown Throwdown 3. I'm sitting here with Agnar, Corey, Wyatt. Man, pro debut. How you feeling, man? Triangle, round one over Dario Mobley. You got to be feeling good, man. That was a tight triangle after a couple of elbows. He was definitely a good opponent. He was not giving that up easy, and you got to be feeling good.
I feel good, but at the same time, I mean, I think every fighter, got to keep his mentality knowing they can always do better. And I could have done a lot better. I could have defended that takedown better. I could have. I'm not sure why I didn't sprawl. I think maybe he got my legs or something. I couldn't get my legs out. I don't know what happened, but I felt he got me down fairly easy, so I'm gonna go back to the gym, work on that. But yeah, I mean, you can't complain though. I guess a win, first pro win. First time in a long time I've been undefeated. So that's the plan to continue to stay undefeated. But yeah, I've been working on my jits with Brent Primus Northwest Martial Arts, and they've been helping me a lot, man. And I feel really strong off my back. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe I need to, because I start off my back all the time in the gym, work my submissions, and maybe getting used to that, I kind of get the takedown a little early. So that's something I'm going to rearrange my game plan, because there's a lot of people I don't want to get on my back out there with. I mean, Dario's a strong wrestler. I mean, you've seen at that arm bar, I was hanging on his arm, he picked up and chucked me like a little pebble. And but yeah, Dario impressed me with his strength, and he punches pretty hard too. So props to him.
Now, you said you had some bumps and bruises. I mean, obviously you didn't come into this fight 100%. That was tough. Talk about training and getting into this fight and what you had to go through there.
I mean, a lot of my training was actually off my back because I couldn't walk for a while. I had a string of injuries on one of my legs, and it got to a point where I just had to grapple off my back, not putting weight on my feet. But I mean, that could have been a play in it too. My footwork may have not been how it usually is. I mean, you guys have seen my footwork in the past, which is pretty good. I'm moving, I'm not really standing in place, I'm always in motion. So maybe that played into me fighting off my back on this fight, but a few game plan adjustments, because, I don't want to fight in the way that gets the fans screaming and yelling, and not just wrestling, MMA and wrestling and everything else.
Well, you did get the win, and the fans actually were excited. They were screaming. They did get the win. Now let's also talk about some other things. You train with a lot of different camps. You cross-train, not just Midtown MMA, but you talk about Brent Primus. You talk to me about training with Team Quest and a lot of different other things. Talk about how important it is for a fighter like yourself to cross-train and get that mix of training. This is mixed martial arts,
yeah. And
what it is like yourself. This was your pro debut, so obviously that was really important for you to get that mix of training. Talk about what that is and how important it is.
All right, my personal perspective is MMA is mixed martial arts, and mixed martial arts is a mixture of the arts, and each instructor is going to have his own version of the arts or some technique that's slightly different than the other. So if you train under one instructor all your life, and you're only getting one perspective of MMA, I fully believe in having a home base, your main trainer or whatever, but still there is nothing wrong with branching out and cross-training and getting different perspectives of MMA. And some people argue that, well, you're just training with your opponents. Well, I don't mind training with my opponents and my opponents knowing how I fight, because if they don't come in ready to shred my game plan, I'm never going to be a better fighter if they don't push me out of my element. It's a secret how I fight, and then they're not going to evolve to give me that challenge that I want. I want them to know how I fight so they can come in here and make me adjust my game and get better during that fight. Like, he made me, my first time working off my back. I don't think I've ever had a submission off my back. I had it tonight because he knew how I was going to fight. I was going to strike, so he took me down, so I had to adjust my game. And I don't think that should be a secret, and you shouldn't have. I mean, if we're in the UFC, there's plenty of footage of any of your opponents can study everywhere. So cross-training in a gym is no different. So, and for this fight, I prepared at Northwest Martial Arts, Dog Pound, Touch 'em Up, and Team Quest. All those guys, and I thank all the instructors and all the fighters that helped me get ready for this fight. And yeah, man.
Now you got your first pro victory. Now you got any other fights lined up, and if so, possibly where you think the next bout's going to be?
There's a few things. There's a few things I'm negotiating right now. A few fights, 2 or 3, but nothing's for certain. Nothing's locked in. I can't really talk about it until we feasibly get something going. And right now, there's a lot of little strings attached that's making it difficult. But Nothing solidified yet. I'm still open to all options, and like I said, I got a few on the table and considering. So.
What would be the one thing, if any, was the big difference between tonight being a professional bout versus your entire amateur career?
I'm not sure. I think it's. I think it gives you the mental perspective that you're either going to fight really far away or really close, because that medium range is elbow range. So you be out of elbow range or you get inside too close. Like you've seen him on the back, I just clenched him tight and started working my hips, working for the angles without him posturing up. Because posturing up, I'm going to catch some elbows. So, and usually when you see me in fights, I'll let them posture up and I'll strike from the bottom. And in this fight, I can't do it because I'm not trying to catch an elbow. Plus, my head just healed from the split to the skull. I knew if I caught an elbow, one mini elbow, it probably would have split. So I clenched him tight and went for like 6 submissions.
And submission you did win, and you got a tight submission win. Congratulations on that, man. Hey, I always appreciate talking with you, man. I appreciate you taking the time to talk to Northwest Fight Scene. Anybody you'd like to thank or give a shout out to?
Oh man, I got a ton of people. First and foremost, Spaniard. Thank you, Northwest Fight Scene, doing your thing as always. And my wife, love her to death. My kids, Barbara, Daniel, love them. And also, I'm gonna thank my sponsors. My memory's bad, so Core Strength Chiropractic, Dr. Gerald Wilson, Wyatt Family Health Foods, man, they kept me healthy. I got sick a week before this fight. They hit me with a huge package. I was good the next day. Midtown, my gym, of course. Crybaby Inc. They've been doing all my tat work, covering up my back piece. And then Oregon Kickboxing Academy, my main trainer Tommy Massey, he prepares me for every fight. Boost Bros, my partner Patrick just opened up his custom automotive detailing and all when he took that out. Northwest Auto Group, great cars. Max Muscle, they hooked me up some supplements too. And I know I got some more out there, and if I'm forgetting you, I am sorry. But I thank all my teammates, my training partners, Benjamin Scoggins for the Midtown Throwdown 3. It was a good event. We had a good showing. I'm guesstimating 1,400 people, 1,500 people is what I'm guessing. So
it was great. So you're going to hear NWFightScene.com, Agnar, Corey, Wyatt, now 1-0 professional fighter.
Defeated, finally.
Defeated. And thank you guys for coming. Thank you for watching NWFightScene.com. Thanks.